Hello, Junior. How are you?
Hi, Gabriel. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you. I want to start after your last fight. You did an interview and you said it was a weird moment in your career. A couple months later, just where are you at? How are you feeling after everything?
Uh, I'm feeling, I'm feeling good. I'm trying to push things forward. To keep moving forward, and I cannot do anything to change the things in the past. But I can do a lot to change the things for my future. So yeah, it wasn't the last results of my fights weren't very good. For me, actually weren't bad, very bad actually. So now I'm trying to make a difference. To get a W on Saturday and move forward on my career.
Your last few fights, let's be honest, you fought tough guys that a lot of people, don't get many victories over as it is. So I think a lot of people see that. But when you're in there, you go back to training, do you feel like there's a lot of things you need to change? Do you feel like it's more mental? What do you go back to work on when you've already had such a great and long career already to learn?
It's hard to say, man. We try to understand the things sometimes, guessing that there is something wrong over there because the result wasn't the expected. But man, I feel great. I was great on my last fight. I was feeling great on my last fights, And if you watch the fights, I was kind of winning. I was winning the fights, So at some point, then I got cut, and my opponents won, got the victory. So yeah, I keep working very hard on everything I do, even on my my psychologic thing, so it's a hard sport, It's hard to understand things, and the best thing that I can do is keep working hard, keep believing myself, because man, for me, I can see it's everything is right there. It may be maybe even better than it was in the past. The performance is there, the power is there, the stamina is there. My will to become champion again is there. So I feel everything is right there, but the results are not coming. Of course, I'll keep trying my best, to turn things around and go back to my winning streak.
They have you as the underdog, even though you have all of the experience. I know that must not feel good, but you're known for being one of the most positive guys in all of mixed martial arts. So for you, how do you take it when they say that? How do you turn it into motivation in camp?
Yeah, my motivation doesn't come from the other opinions. Everybody has an opinion about something, in life. And these days, people, for somehow, because it's easier to express your opinion, everybody wants people to know what they think about you. But yeah, it's not something that that really bothers me, because I don't put a lot of attention on this. I put a lot of attention on myself, on the work what I do, and the things that will bring me something good. If you're criticizing me, and I believe that's something good, that you're right. I'll maybe work on that, and try to absorb that. But most part of the things I just don't care. I don't listen to the people out there, because man, they never. There's many other guys, even people that works in MMA, that works as journalists or whatever, whatever you do over there. You never get slapped in the face, man. What do you know about fighting? About by just watching. Why you believe that your opinion should be something that I have to absorb, I have to bring to my reality. It's not truth, unfortunately, it's not like that. And I have this thing very well understand it in my life. So, like I said, I believe in myself, and I'll keep moving forward.
You are very right. Not many journalists are getting slapped in the face. So yes, you're correct.
Not just journalists, even the guys that are giving opinions and commentating fights or whatever. This guy, some of them, because you go to the gym and you do 1 or 2 classes that you think you understand about that much about fighting. It's not like that. It's not like that. And also, each case, each situation is different than the other one. So you cannot generalize everything. You have to understand there is individuality in each case. So for me, I like I said, I feel good with myself. I just have to, of course, to put things in the right place and get the victory. The victory is the most important thing. Always, I've been doing this since my beginning in the UFC. Your next fight is always the most important. So that's in my case right now, this one is very, very important for me, and I'm going there to win.
Okay, thank you, Junior. Always appreciate the time.
Thank you.
We will take the next set of questions from Rodrigo Del Campo with Indiscutito. Oh, excuse me. We will take the next set of questions from Jim Barcelone with the Miami Herald.
Thank you. Listening to your commentary there, it's interesting because this fight is very important, obviously, for you, and you know about the fights and fighting. But win, lose, or draw, is it more important for you how you feel and how you fought going into this fight and looking into the future?
I didn't really understand very, very well that question. Can you repeat that?
Junior. Yes, Junior, sure. This fight coming up, it's very important to you. The next fight is always very important. Whether you win, whether you lose, whether you draw, is it more important for you how you fight and how you show, how you do, how you feel going in, moving forward to having another fight after that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's we have to focus on putting 100% of us in the fight, and giving 100% of us to win the fight. Whatever happens then will be a result of that, So that's what I'm coming for. I'm coming to leave 100% of me in the fight, and of course expecting to get a great win, on Saturday night.
And then no matter what happens in this fight, you feel ready that you're going to continue. You look very confident that you will continue fighting no matter what happens this Saturday. Is that how you feel?
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm 36 years old, man. Like I said, everything's right there. The power, the will, the stamina, everything, it's right there. It's right here on me, with me, and I feel I can still give a lot for this division, and I can still beat many of these guys. Of course, I'm coming from a negative moment, a hard moment in my career. But like I said, I was winning all the fights before I got cut. I'm leaving that thing everybody say about the heavyweight division. Once you get punched in the face, the fight's over.
And your team, who did you bring with you for this fight? Who is going to be in your corner for this one?
It's going to be Luis Doria, my coach, my boxing coach, Luciano Macarrão, Muay Thai coach, and Marcelo Gom, who helps me with the sparring sessions and everything around all the training, There's many other guys, at the gym that they should be here, but it's not like that, We cannot bring everybody.
Well, Junior, all the best, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
We will take the next set of questions from Scott Shapiro with the South Florida Insider.
Hey, Junior, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, Scott, how are you, man?
So tell me, man, coming into this fight, there's so much shuffling going on in the division. Where do you see yourself kind of with what's going on in the division? If you get a win right here, moving on.
Well, yeah. Well, I've been, fighting for a very, very long time. So whatever happens, this with the division, this next days or next months, it doesn't really matter to me. What I really matters to me is the way I'm going to do in my fight, especially on this next fight. My focus is on this one. Whatever comes next, it's good. Whatever comes next, I'll take it and I'll do my best to keep going. And like I said, I really believe I can do many amazing things in this division still, and become the champion again. So yeah, let's keep working. Once I stop believing that, I'll stop fighting. I'll dedicate myself for something else. Right now I'm here. I'm spending my time, my money, everything on my career because I really believe in who I am and whatever I'm capable to do inside the octagon. That's why I'm here.
Isn't it dangerous to have a fighter try and build a name off of somebody? I mean, especially somebody of your credentials, or is it kind of more dangerous the other way for you to take on that hungry fighter trying to build his name?
Well, I don't really know. I just think that it's another fight that you have to do. I never picked any opponent in the UFC, and I'm not willing to do that. So whatever the UFC put in front of me, I'll fight it. And I'm not just saying this. I know that a lot of people come here and they say this, but it's not like that. I do that for real. So yeah. I'm ready to give my best, to have the result that I want, and then move forward in my career and see whatever is going to happen.
So that same excitement we should expect from you, regardless, coming into this fight.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be there. Like the main goal is to, like I said, is to give 100% of me. And to show everybody, what kind of fighter I am, because sometimes people, they start to underestimate you because you're living some negative moment. The negative moment sometimes doesn't mean that you're becoming weaker or whatever. It's a result, an unexpected result that happens. Sometimes negative things happen.
Is there any way that we could ever take you out of the cage? It just seems you have so much fun inside of it. You're always smiling. Everybody seems to enjoy your company. What's it going to take? Do we have to pull you out on a stretcher 30 years later? You're still fighting?
Well, yeah, no. I like I said, man. I really love what I do. I really love who I am, as a fighter. I'm a blessed guy. Everything what happens in my life, I have a beautiful family, so I'm a happy guy. I'm living a negative moment, but I'm doing my best to leave this in the past. But as soon as I start to think that the performance is not there anymore, I don't feel as comfortable as I should feel, or my goals are not to. If I believe that I cannot be the champion anymore, I'll stop fighting, or I'll try to do something else. I'll dedicate my time and my efforts, for something else. I'll try to build something or to do another thing in the MMA world. So, but it's not the time right now. I'm here to fight. I love to fight. And I'll always be there to win.
Awesome. Well, hey, I really appreciate your time. Looking forward to seeing your fight again.
Thank you very much.